You don't give me shit. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? I give you everything you want.
No? Like
Yes.
what?
Everything but attention.
Yeah, I need attention.
It's about to get real.
Welcome back to our show where we get real with all our thoughts on all things concerning life. We're your hosts, Ashley.
And Peniel of Btob.
And we have a special guest joining us today. But before we introduce him, make sure to follow and review our podcast on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts.
5 stars.
Okay, we have the flyest, the coolest, the biggest
The biggest.
guest joining us today. We have BM.
Wow. I've never had anyone intro me like that.
The biggest.
Yeah, the biggest.
Flyest.
The flyest, the biggest.
Look at your outfit today. Look at your hair.
My stylist got me nice
Dang.
today.
What color is that? It's like, it's
Coral?
not pink. It's not...
Coral sounds right.
It's
Yeah,
like
coral sounds right.
orange.
It's
That's
like
It's not
a-
orange. It's not pink. It's somewhere in
looks like
between.
grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
Chamong.
It's like-
Grapefruit color.
It was hella orange before this.
Oh, it like came out a little bit, the color.
Yeah, but I kind of like where it's at now. I just shot a music video 3 days ago.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, the news just dropped today that we're having a comeback, so I could talk about it all I want now.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Ooh. Okay, dude, it's been so long since it's been the three of us.
I know. Oh, shit, it's just the three of
This
us.
is,
Yeah.
this is the OG, how we started before we could even get guests.
Yeah.
I know. Wait, Junny, don't 삐져. We miss you. We still miss you a lot. Junny's still
what?
on tour.
Oh, don't be Joe.
Yeah.
I just said don't be Joe. I was like, who's Joe?
Don't 삐져.
like,
Don't
what?
삐져.
Don't be Joe.
Anyways, hey, introduce yourself to all of our listeners.
What up, guys? I am BM, one of the original hosts of Get Real.
Yes, sir.
I'm back. I'm back to, I'll call this like what? Like one of my homes. It hasn't been for a while though.
Your
But
home?
yeah.
I don't even consider it my home. What the?
No, but yeah, I'm BM. I'm back. A lot's been going on. Been hella busy. And yeah, there's a lot to talk about today.
Okay, you want to lead?
Yeah,
Since you're back.
Okay.
Let's see. I mean, what's been going on since I'm back? I've been doing a lot of traveling,
Mhm.
a
Uh-huh.
lot of festivals. I saw
Uh-huh.
Peniel at too. MIK. We're both at Paris, right?
Yeah.
At the same
Yeah.
time. And you guys are going to be in Thailand.
Yeah, we're about
together.
to be in Thailand tomorrow.
Ooh.
Tomorrow.
Yup, that's about to be a good time. So, yeah, it's been a good time. We've been busy, booked, making
That's
money,
good.
being able to feed ourselves.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Gotta pay those taxes.
Oh man, fuck taxes.
Dude,
I
for
hate
real.
taxes.
Dude, after a while, you make money so you could pay taxes.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's not even like,
It sucks.
Yo, I saw this video of
oh shoot, for real?
for real. It was a Bam Bam,
Uh-huh.
and he was talking about how to save money well.
Mhm.
And he was like, cut your money that you get in half, put that into savings for tax, and the money you have left, cut it in half again, and put that half into savings. And I don't remember if he said cut it again, but that was his method of saving money. And I looked in the comment section, and everyone was like, I have nothing left.
Yeah,
if I do
dude, if
that.
I cut that
Divide
much, it's
0
like,
by 2.
it only
Yeah.
works if he makes that much money.
He was like, guys, I have like $1,000 left. What do I do?
No, the first one I agree with.
Yeah.
Cut it so then you have money for taxes.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times it's not going to be like 50% of what you made, right?
Yeah.
So then you'll feel good. You'll be like, oh, I got some leftover money.
Yeah.
After you pay taxes a lot of times. But I don't know about like after that, like how many more times you could cut it from there.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
do it according to how much you make. I think that's right. But it is a good way to save money. You know, pretty much his idea is, damn, this isn't even the topic, and we're like getting too deep into this. I'm sorry.
No, we need finance
It's pretty much
advice.
like
Yeah.
kind of reduce less on like self expenses and kind of like invest in stuff, right?
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like his thing is just be smart with your money. That's all it
Yeah.
is.
But that's the hardest.
It is. I'm not gonna lie. I've been Recently I've been pretty thrifty with my money, but I think last year I made a lot of
Stupid purchases.
I don't want to say stupid.
Nah, they're pretty stupid.
They're probably pretty dumb. They're pretty dumb. I wouldn't have made those purchases if I knew what I knew now. But anyways, yeah, I've been doing a lot of traveling.
Wait, I'm curious. What did you purchase?
My bills for delivery food was just ridiculous.
Okay.
I think a lot of us that live by ourselves can kind of relate, but yeah, if you can, go to the store and pick up food that you could cook up because it's so much better and it's so much more.
Like go to the mart and do it yourself. Yeah. No, my delivery food too, but I can't cook. That's why.
Just
me neither.
No, I've been eating this really simple meal every morning. It's like oatmeal, 참치, juk kind of thing.
Oatmeal and 참치?
Yeah, so you know how I don't like eating all like cold oatmeal?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like porridge, but instead of rice, you use oatmeal. So I saw this recipe on Instagram and I followed along. And you just put oatmeal with water, with tuna and egg.
Yeah.
And then today I kind of spiced it up and I added some kimchi, and it was freaking good.
Yeah?
Yeah, and very filling, healthy, nutritious meal.
Yo, breakfast. Breakfast. I bit my tongue just now. I just bit my tongue. Breakfast at Ashley's one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll cut up some apples for you.
That fucking and apples.
Just buy like fruits and veggies and
do it yourself.
But I did change up my diet recently.
Oh yeah?
Because I got like a what do you call it? 건강검진 and like body checkup. Like a body checkup, and then the results were pretty bad. So
why?
I was like, okay,
what
I
did they
gotta
say?
because. So what the doctors are saying is like my body in general, it's like most of my fat goes to my stomach, like to begin with. He was like, but like I need to do like proper like examination for this separate, but like just from looking at my body frame, he was like, it doesn't seem like you have a lot of fat anywhere else.
Oh, just
he was like, I'm like he's just assuming that like my body type. Because like everyone has like different parts of the body where they kind of like the fat goes to more.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we think like it's probably the stomach for you. I was like, makes sense. Like, yeah, I got a lot of fat on my stomach. I was like, I already know that. But then he said like, he like asked me like, because during the exam they obviously like saw my scar and I had to tell them ahead of time too that I got the surgery. So then they're like, oh, like, were you pretty active before the surgery? And I was like, oh, yeah, like, I started, like, picking up basketball. So, like, I would do that, like, 3 times a week. And then I probably went to the gym, like, 5 times a week.
Wow.
So then he was like, oh, like, so you were pretty active. And then because of the surgery, like, I stopped doing everything.
Oh, yeah.
But then my eating habit was probably the same. So then he was saying that, like, because I was so active before, and like, it normally goes to my stomach. But then it, like, went even fast. Like, it was even faster because like I stopped moving.
Your metabolism probably slowed down.
So then like
and all that.
It was just like fat. Like,
is that why athletes gain a lot of weight after they retire?
Yeah, well, I mean they eat so many calories too, though athletes,
right?
Because they're just like constantly moving. But then they'll like their metabolism and stuff in the beginning, like they still like eat the same amount probably, and then they just don't move.
So how did you change up your diet?
Oh, so in the morning. Oh, yeah, so I don't know what this is called in English either, but it said like 헬리코박터균 음성. So I don't have that, but I guess that's like a
helicopter. What?
Yeah, that's what I said too. They're like, oh, 헬리코박터균 뭐 어떻게 돼? I was like, helicopter?
I've heard of it before, but I don't know what it is.
I was like, isn't that a good thing if I don't have helicopters in my stomach? Like, what?
I'm surprised you even have that word memorized right now.
It was like, oh, I remembered it because of helicopter. That's why. It's like a bacteria, but it's a good bacteria. It like helps you like digest and stuff.
But you don't
like
have that, so it's bad.
So then for breakfast now, I just eat like Greek yogurt with fruits.
My favorite.
And like honey.
That sounds good right now.
And granola. And then because of like all the fat and stuff, I also got like, it's like beginning stage of like high blood pressure and what do you call it, diabetes. like beginning stage.
You also love sweets.
Yeah. But I mean, I haven't really been eating a lot these days. But then they told me like if I like start like getting active again and stuff, it's probably gonna go down. But because I can't really do anything right now, like actively, I changed my diet. So it's pretty much just like the Greek yogurt and then it's like salad. But in the salad, I make sure there's like protein and like stuff in there.
Can't you do exercises laying down? Like leg raises or
but then because of my herniated disc in my back, I can't really do those either. So.
You got a messed up leg, you got a messed up back.
You could do push-ups. Oh no,
that hurts. That hurts. No, but my herniated disc got worse because of this. Cause my cause I had to wear the boot for a while.
Oh yeah.
So then it was just like unbalanced, and then like I was like walking weird and stuff. So then it like the left side got like smushed. So then it's just like from like my butt to like my thigh right now on the left side, it's just like it's always in pain.
Dang.
So then I can't really like work out and stuff.
Even right now, it hurts.
I mean, I took painkillers. But yeah.
You're not hurting anywhere, right?
I mean, I have a bad back too, but I found
man, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, that youth.
It's gone.
That youth is leaving, bro.
Yeah, man.
But I take care of myself by getting deep tissue massage pretty often.
That's good.
And those foam rollers work like magic. Yeah.
Have you ever tried putting foam rollers behind your calves and sitting on it?
Sitting on
the foam roller. So you're sitting.
Oh, yeah.
No, I haven't tried that.
You should try it.
Yeah.
It's torture.
Yeah.
It sounds painful. Especially if you have the ones that have like the bumps on it. The foam roller with the
no.
You know what hurts the most is the small ones.
Oh yeah, because they're like harder.
Yeah, and they get like, I don't know if like it's
like goes deeper in.
Yeah, there's something about it. It hurts because I'll do that and then I'll do the thicker ones, and then the thicker ones just doesn't feel like anything.
I mean, it might be because like if you go into like science, like the larger the mass, it like spreads out a little bit.
Yeah.
If it's smaller, you know,
it's more like a concentrated area.
You know, like how you like the bed of nails. If you like lay down, you don't really like get hurt or whatever. Maybe it's something like that.
But
I don't know.
If you lay down on one,
I'm not really. I didn't focus that much in school, so.
Wait, you know, someone told me recently they were looking at Peniel's Namu Wiki, which is kind of like the Wikipedia version, Korean version of Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And it said how, like, all the way towards the end, it said Peniel doesn't curse. And it says when he was on Get Real, compared to Ashley and BM, who would curse often, Peniel never curses. And I was like, what? He curses the most? Excuse me, please edit that.
I'm a good boy.
It's because I was like, it's because we edit.
Oh no, I think they just bleep it out. They keep it in. They just bleep it.
But I think in the beginning, when we were first filming our Get Real episodes, there were barely any profanity. Like there weren't a lot of curse words.
Yeah, we started cursing like towards the middle, I think.
Yeah. And then I was offended. That's offensive. Like I do not curse. That's offensive. I do not curse more than Peniel.
I mean, maybe they know the truth when the cameras are off, Ashley.
Huh?
I mean...
Huh? Oh, like you don't curse outside or off camera?
No, I mean you just curse more than me when the cameras are off. I didn't say I don't curse.
Whatever.
Oh, I curse a lot.
I mean,
it's just I should cut down, but
I curse, but I think it's a way to accentuate what you're trying to say. So
yeah, it's not bad.
just kidding.
No, but don't believe Namu Wiki. I think that says that I'm like 175 or something like that. And
aren't you 173?
Like
74.
Oh, you're 4?
It's just 1 centimeter.
No, but I used to be 173.
Mm-hmm.
And then somehow I did get up to 175 once.
And then
like
you
somehow,
shrunk again?
yeah. And then I went to like Jasegyojang and I heard I was supposed to get taller if I go there, but then I shrunk a centimeter. So
what? You should
I don't know what happened there. But yeah, and then I think my weight is still from like my debut weight, which is like 63 kilos.
Oh, same.
And I'm just like, nope.
Yo, I feel so like comfortable because every time we do an episode, it takes us this long to get into the actual subject.
Wait, what is the subject today?
There was something BM wanted to talk about on the show.
Oh, okay.
I mentioned it, I think, on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
When is it good to be selfish and when is it good to be selfless? And I think it's an important thing to know these days for everyone, because there needs to be a balance of both in your life.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I found the answer for it. So when is it good to be selfless? Is when you're with selfless people. When is it good to be selfish? When you're with selfish motherfuckers.
Okay, that's the end of the episode. Thank you,
guys. Thank you for watching.
Words.
If you want to watch the full episode.
I mean, like, yeah, I found the answer, but there's a lot of good bullet points in this.
But why did you think about that in the first place? What made you think about that?
Because I was the type of person that was
some motherfuckers were being selfish.
So exactly. No, really, like I was more the type of person that would give 100 and not expect anything in return. And like that started taking a toll at one point when I started dealing with selfish people. But I'm not saying they're selfish people in a bad way. I feel like they were selfish in a way that they needed to be to protect themselves. And I loved that I was able to associate myself with them to learn this. Because what they told me, and then don't get me wrong, they're not only selfish. They're also very helpful and selfless when you know time is needed. But I started hearing like, yo, you need to stand up for yourself. You need to protect your shit. Like you need to be able to distinguish between, you know, when someone's trying to use you and when someone's trying to, you know, really be there for you. And I was like, I don't, you know, at first I didn't get it. I was like, yo, it's like, this is just who I am. I just like giving and I just like, you know, providing and whatnot. But once I started hearing that, it started making sense for me, because then I started seeing it. I started like being able to distinguish when, and I'll tell you when it's most prevalent. It's most prevalent when it's transactional. You know what I mean? When you're making deals. So every deal happens because someone wants something in return for something, right?
Right.
But then the other side is also, I'm giving this, but I don't think that's enough. And that's always the case for working out deals in any type of deal.
Right.
And I think this has started happening because I've been getting more deals lately. So, you know, I've been kind of like becoming a little bit more experienced and finding a little bit more wisdom in that. But yeah, I think it's important to know when to be expressive about what you feel like you should be entitled to. But at the same time, know your place too. You know what I mean? Like don't be ridiculous and be like, I'm worth this and I need this. You know, I don't think that's a good thing to be as well. But
of course,
I do think to a level, to an extent, you need to know when someone's trying to play you. I think that's just the only thing you need to know. So is it bad to be selfish? I was taught to be selfless like growing up. So I thought it was bad, but nowadays I don't think it's all bad.
No, everything in moderation.
Yeah.
Both in moderation.
Yeah. So you need a balance of both. And then when is it good to be selfless is when you really know that person has nothing to give, but you see that they need help and help them. Yeah.
I think it's growing up in an Asian household, because we see our family, like we see our parents giving up their dreams or whatever and totally being selfless and doing everything for the family and not having a life of their own.
Yeah.
We kind of grow up thinking we need to be like that.
Yeah.
A lot of Asians feel that pressure to be selfless all the time and to take care of their family first before them, and then, which takes a toll on their quality of life. And then it's almost like you're a pushover. So there's that fine line of being selfless and then being a pushover, because if you just keep being selfless, and then people are going to start taking advantage of you, and then.
So here's the thing with me. When I started, it was, how do I explain this in the best way possible? So I started having people expect and demand more out of me than I can give. But it's never been like that until the point where it started happening. And for me, I would do everything that I can in my power to make that happen. But sometimes just some things are out of your control, right?
Right.
So what happened was I started trying to give what I didn't have at that point for everyone to flourish, for everyone to win, right? So that started really taking a toll out of me.
Of course.
You know, that level of selflessness is toxic for yourself, I think. So that's when it kind of clicked in my head. I was like, yo, like you can't be giving to the point where you don't have. You know what I mean? Keep giving shit that you don't have.
Yeah.
And as I get older, I think I respect people more when they say no and when they need time to themselves, because when you're young, you have so much energy and you always want something from people. So when they say no or when they don't help you, it's like you're so selfish. But it's because when people call you selfish, it's because they want something from you. So that's why they think you're selfish, because you're not giving them what they want. But then now, you know, as we get older, and I say no a lot too, because I'm like, I'm trying to put myself first. My mental health is important too. And when friends say no to certain things, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cool. You need your space and time. Whereas I think when I was younger, I did get offended. Like,
I think
was I like that?
Well, you still are, but I'm like seeing how much of a caring person you are right now. Like, and you're experiencing this now, right? But back then, I would imagine you probably got dicked over a couple times too, because you were so like, you know, giving too. Maybe not.
Oh, yeah. Like being taken advantage of, and
be taken advantage of is what I'm
yeah, because I didn't know how to say no. I didn't know my boundaries.
That's how I was too. Peniel, on the other hand,
I don't know.
One thing I love about Peniel so much is you put yourself first for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. He puts himself first, but he's still there for if his friends need him, right? You wouldn't.
Oh, let me rephrase. You're honest about your opinions. You're very, very you're brutally honest sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think that's a respectable trait, because if it's a no for you, it's a fucking no.
Yeah.
And if it's a yes for you, it's like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because it's like you said, I think being selfless is good, but if it starts affecting like your mental state or like your lifestyle or whatever, then I don't think, at that point you're not really being selfless. That's like going past selfless, I think. But I don't know, maybe the definition of selfless is sacrificing a little bit so that you can do that stuff. I don't know, but
can you think of a time where you were selfless when you went out of your way to help someone?
Let's hear it, Peniel.
I don't know.
I feel like this is gonna be the episode.
But the thing is like I'm not really like, I don't really like.
I feel like it would have made you mad. And you remember when someone pissed you off because they just asked for too much out of you and they just constantly did it and you just didn't want to do it anymore? So you tell them to stop.
Really. Don't feel like doing it, I'll just be like, nah, I'm good.
See, he's been this guy. He's been this guy since day one. He's been that yes, no, for sure, honest about his opinion type guy.
Have I? I don't know.
I mean, that's what I feel.
I mean, my memory is just not that good, so I don't really know.
I think professionally you are selfish. Like you do
in
voice
a good
out.
way.
Yeah.
Like you don't do anything that you don't feel like doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Because a lot of people will just go along with it because they don't want to make things difficult for other people.
Yeah.
Even though they think it's not the best idea. They're just like, okay.
I also want to say this.
In a working business, I'll be like, oh, no.
Yeah. I also want to say this. Some of us in the world are afraid to say no, so we kind of try to snake our way around it. It's even worse. Say no. When it's a no, say no. I can be honest and say that I've done that a couple times too. But that bites you in the ass and you end up becoming a snake. And I hate snakes. I fucking hate snakes.
Does anyone like snakes? No. Nobody likes snakes.
Kevin does.
Who's Kevin?
Oh, he likes, but he has real snakes. Yeah. He likes real snakes. Real snakes is okay. Yeah. But don't be a snaky snake.
Like, I don't know. Real snakes kind of freak me out.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like the eyes or the tongue or something. I don't know. Something about them freak me out.
This is an interesting question. Do you think a person's tendency towards selfishness or selflessness changes depending on MBTI?
No. I don't think it has to do with MBTI.
You think so?
But it's just that introverted people are more prone to turn down offers or hangouts because they are more introverted, but it doesn't make them selfish. But I don't think selfishness has to do anything with MBTI. It's just their personality.
I kind of want to. Are there any statistics online about like a certain MBTI considered to be more like
more
mean
selfish or like whatever?
I don't think it's. I see it on Instagram all the time. Like people make those carousels of MBTIs most likely to get over like 1 through 16 ranked and stuff. But it's not scientifically proven. It's just people.
It's based on like
just statistics. Like,
like, I've met people where they were like, "What MBTI are you?" And I'll tell them, they'll be like, "Oh my goodness, we match." And I've met other people like, "Oh yeah, I don't know if we, you know what I mean?" I'm like,
dude, it's like astrology in America.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you're ENFJ, right?
I'm an ENFJ, and wow, you have that memory. I can never memorize other people's MBTI.
You just seem like an
kind
ENFJ.
of creepy with MBTI.
My favorite people are ENFJs.
Yeah?
Ooh.
Yeah.
What if the E turns into an I?
You're ENFJ?
INFJ?
She's an ENFJ too.
Oh, really? INFJs are cool too.
What was that? Oh, really?
Cool story, bro.
I didn't ask.
People really close to me are ENFJs.
Oh. Who else is in
Joan is an ENFJ.
Oh, that's right. Me and Joan are the same.
Yeah.
I used to be ENFJ.
What are you now?
ESTP.
When did it change?
Everything changed except for the E.
How does that happen? So you went from like being like someone who plans out a lot to just being free spirited
and doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. And then what's the other two? I don't like know MBTI too well, to be honest.
Like kind of like
more
thinking of like the future or just like what's right in front of you. That's like N and S.
Aren't you a more in front of you type of guy?
Yeah, that's S.
Oh, okay.
It's like
and
S.
then what's the second one?
T and F. That's like thinker or feeler.
What'd you turn into?
T.
A thinker?
He's a robot.
Yeah. and then P and J. It's like, are you like if you plan everything out or just like on a whim?
Yeah.
When were you an ENFJ?
Like when we like first debuted.
Damn.
Like I don't know when it changed because I never took it after that. And then I don't know why we did it when we like first debuted. But yeah, I came out as like ENFJ. Yeah, like when it started blowing up again, I was like, what is this? And I didn't even know what it was, even though we did it. And then I was like, oh wait, like we did this before. But then I took it again and it was ESTP. So I don't know.
Yeah. I changed a few times too. Yeah.
What are you?
Guess.
You're an E. What's the second one? Yeah, wait, E or S?
N and S. It's like, is it right in front or like kind of like the future?
I think you're a future person.
Like the big picture or like what's right in front?
I think you're a future person. So you're an N, E-N, and then T or F, right?
She's definitely an F.
Yeah, you're a feeler. You're for sure a feeler. And you're 계획형, so...
You're wrong, BM.
Why?
Okay, what are
I'm
you?
ESFP.
So what is that?
ESFP.
S is... What is that again?
It's like not the big
You're not
picture.
gonna remember. We
like,
just explained it like 3 times.
S is like what's like right in front, not
I'm
the
just
big
very
picture.
단순해.
You're in front of you type of person?
Yeah, so like you look at the tree and not the forest.
Oh.
So like after my contract ended and I became a freelancer, I turned into a P because I'm so used to having my manager doing everything for me. And then now that I have to take care of my own stuff, I just let go. I didn't know how to do it. And I just become so bad at
planning
stuff.
Your life.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So I'm a P now, but that's okay.
Just trust God. God always has a plan.
Yes.
That's true.
Okay. What would you guys do in this scenario? Scenario 1, you're up for a promotion at work, and if you get it, it'll be a huge pay raise and it'll be great for your career. However, the person you're competing with for the role is a close friend, and you know they've been going through a hard time recently. You both get asked to take part in a project that you know will guarantee you get the promotion. What would you do?
Wait, what? You're up for a promotion at work, and
you're offered a promotion at work. Does your performance in that project with your friend depend on whether or not you get the promotion? Or
yes.
Well,
I mean, they asked both of us to work on the project. It wasn't my choice.
I know. So would you purposely go easy on your own project so your friend will get it because you know your friend has been going through a hard time?
That's not really helping the project though.
True, me too. I believe you have to put all your hard work and effort into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then with that pay raise, you could help the friend if they really need it. But, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm on the same
to sacrifice
page.
like your future as well. Because I feel like you got to be able to take care of yourself before you start taking care of other people.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. And that promotion, you know, obviously goes to those who deserve it. If your friend deserves it, he's going to get it. He or she is going to get it at one point. And if it's you that deserves it, you know, take it. Like, it's just you know, fruits of hard labor. You know, it's compensation for your work. So.
Yeah. It's not fair.
But yeah, no, I feel like the company wants you to get the promotion too anyways.
Yeah.
Because if you do the project, you're going to get a huge pay raise. And then you guys both get asked to take part in the project, which will guarantee that you get the promotion.
But what if you were the other friend? You were going through a hard time and you really need this raise and promotion. Would you want your friend to kind of sacrifice?
I mean, if the company told, you know, him to work on it, then there's really nothing I could do. You know, you have to follow what the upper heads tell you to do in the hierarchy. So
yeah, and if it's a close friend, I'd be happy for them.
Yeah, me too. I'd be like, yo, get that bread.
Get that bread. And then just give me like 1%, please.
Okay, and then what about this? It's a Friday and your friend suddenly calls and asks you to join her on a night out because she's feeling down and wants to have some fun. You'd love to join her and help her feel better, but you've also been super tired physically and mentally the entire week, and you already had a chill self-care day at home planned that you were really looking forward to. What would you do?
Well,
so this friend needs me to come?
Yeah, she's feeling down and wants to have some fun.
Oh, it's a girl too. It's a girl. She said she.
It could be a guy.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm there. I'm there for you.
Well, this situation does not work for me because I don't think I ever have chill self-care days at home. And
yes, you do. You know, just watch Netflix and just
chill.
Get good delivery food.
I mean, if someone asks me to hang out, I'll go hang out.
Yeah, Peniel always comes out if he's not busy.
And then physically and mentally?
For me, I think if I was in a state where, I mean, my self-care day doesn't really like, you know, consist of much. It's like literally what you just said about what Peniel usually does. I just kick it at home, either play games or just watch a movie or kick back. But if I've been tired recently, something that helps me is company of friends. So if someone hit me up and was like, yo, I'm not feeling too good, I'd be like, yo, me neither. Let's do something. So this actually works perfect for me.
Yeah.
Advice for, you know, you guys and any friends that could be watching.
Yeah.
Hit me.
I would go right away.
Yeah, I think you would. I think you would too.
Because like, especially if I know they're going through a hard time, I can't just give them the cold shoulder. And like being tired physically and mentally, I'll just be tired physically and mentally for one more day. And then after that, I'll recover and I'll take some time to myself.
Oh, well, you got to go back to work right away the next day.
It's okay. It's okay. If it means I can see my friends smiling and they're happier, then I think won't that make me a little more
so
happy?
Selfless.
Right.
For my friends.
Yeah. No, friends. Yeah, I'd be there.
I'll come for you anytime. You know,
I'd be there
in the middle of the night.
I feel kind of down today and I'm having a party later. You gonna come later?
What kind of party?
What kind of party does it have to be?
Such a bad friend. Just be there. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I like how
who's coming? No, I'll go.
If there's cute guys.
Okay, last one is your partner's having a really stressful and busy time at work, so you've been trying to give them space and be understanding, but you've had a really bad day and you're feeling really emotionally drained.
Yeah.
You really want to go out for a date night, but you know they have deadlines looming. What do you do?
Oh. you don't go out on a date night then. That's work.
I would just call my friend, call another friend and go out with my other friends.
Yeah, I don't think in a relationship, I don't think you guys should touch work.
Yeah.
So if it's like deadlines they're dealing with, then it's like, oh, yeah, finish that up. We could do something after the deadlines.
I mean, if they're in like a life or death situation or something really bad happens, then I can procrastinate it and try to do everything last minute.
Right, yeah.
But if it's like something another friend can kind of help with, then I might just be like, just go out with your friends today. Yeah.
Yeah, if they're just having a bad day and they're like emotionally drained, be like, I'll help you after. I'm really sorry right now though.
Yeah. Date night can wait for those types of situations.
Yeah. Or if anything, you could try to like, I don't know.
What if they say
do like date night, but like so be with them, but then like do something where you could work.
That's not gonna work. They want all of your attention.
Well, screw them then. Break up. No, I'm just kidding.
Leave.
What if they say, Oppa, you don't care about me? I had a really bad day. I need to go out and eat something good. And
yeah, if you want to eat something good, I gotta make money. I gotta do this deadline.
Can't you just do it later?
It's like, no, I cannot do it later. I need to finish this.
Just go on date night for like 3 hours and we'll come back.
I could finish this in 3 hours.
Let's go.
No.
I need to go.
I mean,
yeah, if you want me to buy you good food and good desserts and stuff and pay this house rent.
I'm guilty of giving into that a lot of times though.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. So I've had past relationships where I was just like, yeah, maybe making this song can wait a little bit. Or maybe we could do it after. And then I come home, I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like it anymore. So I procrastinate.
Don't you kind of regret that decision?
Or no? Yeah. I mean, it's worked in my favor a couple times. Like there's like I go out and I'm like, inspiration. So sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't. But yeah.
How would you try to convince your like girlfriend? She was like, you don't love me? Work is more important than me?
Be like, look at all of this I'm providing for you. This is because of work.
You don't give me shit. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? I give you everything you want.
No?
Yes.
Like what?
Everything but attention.
Yeah, I need attention. I don't need these superficial stuff.
I mean,
then why you keep asking for this?
Why you keep like sending me links?
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, if it's like work related, when I like before I go into like a relationship, I think I like make sure it's like don't touch work.
Yeah. I feel like in mature relationships, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
And then like our field of like work too, it's like it's not like a steady like thing. So it's like sometimes we're like super busy, sometimes we're not. So then it's just like, yeah, like if I'm busy, like sorry, like I'll try to make time in between when I can for you, but if I can't, sorry.
But for people that are outside of work, that's really hard for them to understand because they're
outside of the field, right?
They have like a 9 to 6 job and they're almost free every night and they're used to having someone to talk to like every night. But you guys, when you guys get busy or go on tour, it's hard to talk for like weeks and weeks, and it's really hard for
what era are you living in? It's hard to talk for weeks.
No, but like you guys,
the internet is so good these days.
I know, but it could just be texting. Like you don't have enough quality time together.
Well, yeah, obviously you're not gonna have quality time, but I mean, if they can't deal with that, then not a good match.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys think technology and social media has affected our ability to be selfish or selfless?
How?
I think yes, in one way, because there's so much information online.
So what do you think that makes people more selfish or selfless?
It makes people more aware of whether or not you'll be dicked over. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of stories online saying, there's people giving information on how let's take our job, for example. There's a lot of rumors about you know, how someone's in this type of deal, someone's in that type of deal. So be careful of this and that. Yeah, I mean, I think that's one way. I guess that's more social media than technology, but I mean, it ties in.
Social media is technology, technically.
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest influence is how much information is online.
But what about like not like that stuff? What about like just like a daily like hanging out with friends, like, but you're mentally drained, like sort of selfish thing?
Like, are you asking if technology has influenced that in any way?
Yeah, like you're drained and you're like, oh no, I think I'm gonna sleep. But then they saw that they saw your like Insta story or something.
delete.
Or it's like, no, you know, I'm pretty busy tonight, and then you accidentally like post that you like that you're like out hanging out with like some other people. To me?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty honest about. No.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that happen too. I've heard stories, but I don't know. I think everyone keeps it pretty.
Or if you're like, oh, it's like, no, sorry, I can't hang out today. I got practice, and then. Like on your tag thing, all of a sudden you're like tagged at like a club somewhere.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I've never done it, but I think there are times where I'm like, I need to be aware of that. Like, you know, I'm probably guilty of doing it a couple times actually. Like telling someone like I can't go out, and then like having a situation where I need to go out for someone else. So I go out, ends up being a good time. I almost like, you know, post something about it or slip up to someone else I shouldn't slip up to about it. And then, but I think I wasn't, you know, I was able to explain myself well. Yeah.
You always get out of sticky situations.
What can I say?
No, but I do see more self-care content on social media. So I think people are now spending more time being selfish and taking care of themselves. So I don't know, before I didn't see too much content on self-care, but right now I do see a lot on taking care of yourself. Yeah, just spending quality time alone, taking a bath, like doing a 10-step skincare routine, whatever you need to.
10 steps. That's
yeah,
crazy.
I do that sometimes.
Does it work? Like, do you feel good when you do it by yourself?
Yeah, it's very soothing.
Yeah,
it's very healing actually.
Like, do you like just sit in the tub and you're just like,
I don't have a
my
tub
life now. I mean, well, like just.
I would take a bath more often if I had a tub, but I do spend like a good 15 minutes on my skincare routine sometimes.
And then when you're done, are you like, I love my life, self-care?
No, it's more like, I love myself.
No, but after I'm like, oh, that feels nice.
Feels really? Because it's like sometimes like I'll just do it because I'm like, I don't know, I heard that this has like good like benefits or something. Like,
Could be good for me.
Yeah, it's like I heard it's good. I don't know.
But like after you do it, do you sit there and you're just like,
no, I feel the same.
Yeah, I feel, so
like face masks, right? Like the pack or whatever you call it. It's like, because I heard like after makeup you should use like hydration masks, right?
Yeah.
Like something that hydrates your skin, because the makeup like dries it up a lot, right? So then, like, okay, but like when I do like just my normal skincare routine versus when I put a face mask in there, like I finish and I'm like, I feel the same. So what did it do for me?
So I think, when I do it myself, honestly, like most times I'm just like, I did a good job. It felt like a chore was done. But when you go to, like a spa or like a pibukwa, then I feel like that. I'm like, damn, life is nice.
That feels good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hate it when I go to pibukwa. I feel worse when I go to pibukwa because you come out and then like you
they
know
pop
like
your pimples.
No, like the ones that like you can't even see, like it's like under like your skin.
They
or whatever.
gotta take those out.
Like you didn't even know you had it.
Yeah.
And then like you come back all of a sudden like it looks like you have like freckles all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wait, what? It's like what where did all these?
You gotta take it out because they can become pimples one day.
I mean, I guess, but they might not too. And then my skin is like so thin that it's like everything like even if so like you know how like when you get a pimple, they say don't touch it?
Yeah.
And then it's not going to scar?
Yeah.
But for me, it's my skin. I don't know if it's because my skin is so thin or whatever, but if I pop it, it scars. If I don't pop it, it scars. So I'm just like, might as well pop it. Like it's going to scar anyways.
But when you get it popped by a professional as a dermatologist, really?
Yeah.
Doesn't it fade much quicker though than when you touch it on your own?
But I mean, I also use Cicapair like products, so maybe that's why. But I feel like both of them, like either way, they fade pretty fast.
You don't get lasers and stuff, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. Don't.
It's like they just get like the super bright light, and then they're like,
yeah, it's painful, but it feels good after.
yeah. Yo, especially like the nose area. Holy, oh my god.
The blackheads.
No, like if you have like a pimple like on the side of your nose, like right there somewhere, like you're like, ah, and it's like
yeah, those
around
are painful.
the lip too or chin.
Yeah,
That's so painful. Yeah, but anyways, it's not just like skincare though. Even cooking for yourself, that can be a form of self-care.
I guess. I mean, I am gonna start. I'm gonna start cooking salads instead. I don't know. Do you say cooking salads? What do you say? Like, making salads?
Making a salad?
Yeah, I'm gonna start making my own salads.
Isn't it cheaper to buy though, because those vegetables don't really last a long time, so you end up throwing a lot of it out?
I don't know. It's like with like the delivery fee, it's freaking like $20 just for a salad.
Why don't you just get 2 or 3 salad delivered at once so you can have it
throughout the day?
Well, I mean that's still.
Like
delivery fee is only like $3.
Still racks up.
Still, that's still like, it's still like $17 for like one salad.
What kind of salad are you eating? Are you eating like truffle salad or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. No, but like no, they're so expensive these days though. But I mean, I do get the ones that like it has like a portion of protein in it too, so maybe that's why like it'll have like chicken breast or like beef or something in it. But
it's more expensive to eat healthier, honestly.
It is. That's why I was like, maybe I'll just be unhealthy. Like I did it for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I was like, I don't know, my bank account's starting to hurt.
No, it is a little bit more.
Yeah, but that's why I was like, maybe it's cheaper if I just buy like a big thing of like whatever you use, like romaine lettuce and like spinach and like whatever, and then I just have that for like a week or something. Like maybe it's cheaper than spending like $40 a day on salad.
Yeah. When you said your bill from delivery food racked up like crazy, were you getting delivery food for all 3 meals?
Some days.
Wow.
Most meals I feel like it is way cheaper to do at home. Yeah. But then cuz I feel like sometimes I feel like grocery shop like once it'll be maybe like $80 to like $100. But that lasts you like the week, right?
Yeah.
But then like I said, the salad, like freaking one day, like let's say I had a salad like three meals a day. That's like $60 a day.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did you guys know that there was like Michelin for just presentation, not like taste?
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't know. But I went to like Hong Kong last time with my member for some program.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what it reminded me of when she was like, oh, and then like the presentation and everything looks. But yeah, we went to Hong Kong, and then they told us that we're going to like a 5-star Michelin restaurant. So I was like, oh shoot, I don't think I've ever gone to, or like 4-star or 3-star. How many stars is it?
I think there's only 3.
3-star? Yeah. I'm thinking about hotels. I don't know. It's like, we're going to like a 3-star Michelin like restaurant. I was like, oh shoot, okay. I thought it was like the taste, right? We got there and it looks delicious. Like the plating is like amazing. I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, if it tastes as good as how it looks, then like, yeah, okay, Michelin 3 stars. Oh shoot. And I ate it and I was like,
it was that bad?
No, it wasn't bad, but it was just like, it's not anything special. I was like, and then I was like, wait, this is like Michelin 3-star? Like I feel like it just tastes like, it's like, oh, it's Michelin star for the plating. And I was like, oh, there's Michelin star for the plating?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because you eat with your eyes first.
So I think there's like plating, there's like taste too, and then I think there's Michelin's rating for like
service?
unique foods and stuff like that too, or something. I don't know. There is.
I see.
Anyways, my attention span went there when you mentioned plating. Anyways.
All right. Matthew, it was a pleasure having you today.
Thank you. It was a pleasure learning that you love to watch men cook with their shirts off.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy it. I just was so shocked when I first saw it.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you enjoyed it. I think he's a really good-looking guy.
Each video has more than 1 million views.
Wow.
All right, you got to get on that, bro. You got to get on that.
Maybe I got to switch on my concept one time.
Dang.
진짜.
Learn how to plate first and then
look at all the plating. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah, you know what? He's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Everything,
Dang.
the presentation.
I wish I could
Honestly,
cook like that.
the reason I feel... anyway, we'll talk about this next time.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, make sure to follow and review our podcast wherever you listen to podcasts.
5 stars.
And follow
Too
BM.
lazy to even say all of it now. He said, wherever you listen to it.
Follow BM on his Instagram, on his socials, and look forward to his comeback with his group
What are
card.
your socials? One time.
Instagram at Big Matthew with 2 T's and 3 W's. Twitter at _Big Matthew with 2 W's. TikTok at Big Matthew with 2 T's and 3
Have
W's.
you been uploading TikToks?
No, not recently.
Okay, then never mind. Forget about the TikTok, guys.
No. Follow it anyway.
Oh, no, follow it anyways. Follow it.
Yeah, he'll start making half-naked cooking videos.
Oh, I might try it one day.
No, don't. Okay, guys,
I could totally
we'll see
see
you
Matthew
next
doing
time.
it, though. Okay.
Bye.
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 Why was the ending so awkward?
괜찮아요. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like,
comment,
and subscribe.
and check out the other videos.
We don't know where they're going to be, but it'll be on the screen somewhere.